a second there. My internet is shit right now. Before we crash entirely. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast. This will be interesting. Oh great, that does show up on stream. Okay, I kind of forgot where we left off, because I've been playing the game on my own time, and I am about 2 cases ahead right now. So, let's see if I've forgotten everything that I did. I remember we interviewed April, we pissed her off. Did that fun stuff, and now there's a bit of a runaround to do. Okay. So can you tell me about the man that stayed in your hotel room? No way, Jose. Maybe you've had something to get her to talk, which I don't think I have any of that right now. Yeah, no, I don't have anything that I can actually do with her at the moment. So we are going to head this way. Hello, creepy bellboy. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Rep? Our reputation will swell as the hotel... I don't like him using the word swell. As the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Okay, yeah, now let's move that along. Alright, about Miss May. Well, sorry not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. What? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. That's not foreshadowing at all. I knew it from the moment I met him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. And I know where to get the photo. I honestly don't remember if I need to ask him about the hotel. I don't think I need to ask him about the hotel. So, let's go get that photo. I know it's been a week, but you'll notice that painting on the wall is missing. Ta-da! There's a painting of that, because for some reason I always want to say sunflowers. And here's where we get that photo. I think I want Exhibit A. Nope. Don't want Exhibit A. I always get that wrong too. I need this ugly motherfucker. Okay, and now I do not believe... I don't think I need to do anything else here just yet. But I do need to show him this. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? Is that how you pronounce that? Swearing that it was him. An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Well, sure, why not? Am I pronouncing that right? I honestly don't know. I feel like affidavit is right. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Blah, 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 blah. I did the wrong thing. Never mind, I did the right thing. It was most definitely this guy. Now, we're getting somewhere. I honestly don't think this choice matters. Alright. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this in both ways. Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss, Red White. The stupidest named man in the entire fucking country. The president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red White of Blue Corp. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this was the man that was with you on the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? And then she did. Ow. Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Did she just call you a bottom, Phoenix? No. I don't want to talk to this guy. Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright? Phoenix Wright? Mr. Wright, is it? Well, I see. Splendiferous. Hate that a lot. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant-esque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. You're an attorney fresh out of law school. That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? I can't fucking read. Perhaps this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Look at that, shall we? I don't like that. I don't like the way he talks. Never have, never will. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. What the fuck is with his desk? I'm sorry. It is quite the thing. Yeah, no, I don't know if I want to address this anymore. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. I don't think that's what that means either. What a shock it was to hear what she's done. Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal actions. It is inevitable that she would do this. I know what that means. I read Good Omens. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in a police hotel? Same. I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still want to talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. The courts, to me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information I built this business up to the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue, because I'm a fucking tool. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Well, obviously. Fantabulistic, is it not? Y'all ever played Broken Sword? Fabuloso. Okay. There's something that's been bothering me, besides everything. That big painting on the wall over there. Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you don't fully grasp your position here. I ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? It's a very confident answer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney grody burger. Hate that too. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. In a world beyond your compensation? Comprehension? You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. There he is. That's the man. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? You know, I'm not saying that. I have a little bit of pride left. What's wrong? He looks so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. Not much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Well, you see, it's just me and sister. That poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked you before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? Yes, we get it. His name is hilarious. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit? Oh, I can see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. You see, it's just that big painting. Just that. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg? I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow, and here comes the best fucking choice in the game. Yes, and I know what that is. It's not something I can claim to understand. That's a fucking lie, Phoenix. You're bisexual as hell. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy, you sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you. Where did you get these bizarre ideas? Fanfiction, mostly. I don't understand how you could... That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it! They are lovers! How did he hear your thoughts? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels on finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of these photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. It would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the... fucking internet, okay. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. He has information on everyone. He gives them iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. They're bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Let's talk about the DL6 incident. That's the case that I'm on in my replay right now. And it's the case that always makes me cry. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye. That sounds familiar. Because, you know, it's been like a week since I've done this, so... Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating the murder and the quest of the police. Stop using fancy words! And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. I did all I could for her, and cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Roseberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using the medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told her. Told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. Because this was pre-2016. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. This time, the offer was broken. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you can still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine that a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Yes, let's look at the houseplant first. Have they named it yet? Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Nope, just sadness. All the cases the chief ever worked are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. That's the funniest that Phoenix ever gets. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Obviously, Phoenix. Is determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... really fucking stupid. So me and Grossberg. I think I only need to look at J through S if I remember right. Skim it. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper things. Let's find the most disturbing one. A little brutal, Phoenix. Back to see this colorful bastard. Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself transparent? With that being said, let's goad him a little bit further, shall we? Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Now, Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You did that. You were blackmailing him. Not just him, either. You were threatening and forcing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that we investigated. This company is built on blackmail. It should be called Black Court. What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. That's my secretary voice, apparently. I apologize. Wait a second, Mr. White. I keep getting Mr. Wright and Mr. White confused in my mind, and I hate it. Let's just say you're one. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what I'm insinuating. Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit wouldn't be even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? That was a loud slurp, I'm sorry. Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I'm going to testify. Quietude. That's fucking stupid. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator. The killer, man! Mr. White, this isn't another one of those, Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. Can't fucking words. The case is good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they can make even you more competent. There's the boy. Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix, right? And my friend's name is Larry. Ah, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. Take this despicable human into custody. Into custody, fucking hell. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right? Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. I'm sorry, I was just talking to myself. Fucking shit. Great, they let you out of detention. Don't mind me.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
And now I'm afraid we switched places. What are you confused about?
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... these are two very attractive options. Can you defend me in court, Maya? You can be my defense lawyer tomorrow.
Alright. Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs on our blood.
Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood?
I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies.
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece. Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. And here comes our bit of exposition for this game. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. What a bastard. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. Immediately. Right the fuck now. Let's save that progress and go in. God, my internet sucks. What is happening? I'm trying to keep up with the stream on my phone and like, it's not working. Well, I guess this is it. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Oh my god, there's a dog outside! There are 2 really big dogs outside! Oh, I love them! I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Hi, Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How do we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who was guilty and who was innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. Sorry about my policy. Edgeworth? You've changed.
Huh? Phoenix? You know him?
I'm expecting special treatment. Phoenix, right?
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon. I don't feel like explaining that to you right now, Maya. I'm sorry.
But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself. I'm not going to scream. My throat still hurts from last night. Oh, fuck. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready and the defense is ready. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. crime. This glass of water is going to be gone by 9:30. I see. The prosecution may call his witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. So why are you pointing it out? Yeah, let's raise an objection. It's fine. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry, you smug prick. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Smarmy pricks, the lot of you. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Did my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I love that. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. A negatory. My bad. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. And you witnessed the murder from there. And why tell you what you already know? Hate that sprite. Hate everything about him.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Alright, let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Blair. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. I don't remember. I think I need to press. Hold it! Spiky-haired? Are you going to deny that, Phoenix? Wait, that's it? Hold it! Excellent. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Fucking blinded by all my jewelry, counting both eyes? 40. Don't add them together! I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hold it! What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping frequently. Did you know that she had been having the Fayence? Objection! Edgeworth, shut the fuck up. Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone with this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, why does he keep slipping into fucking... Okay. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. She didn't stretch that word out correctly. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. The fuck she did. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as I believe she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Turn your thinking around, Mr. Wright. They're both correct. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean not viewing the crime from the hotel, you dipshit? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye and Company, of course. It's water time. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court. Take that! Where he was standing. He was right there. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yes! Thank you, Edgeworth. Put two and two together. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. Look. The postulations... Don't you start, Edgeworth. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears that I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Buddy? Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will! In other words, let's fucking go! Hold it! Go. You were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him lie for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. The headset is falling off of me. There we go. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow, as it very vaguely states here. Died from a blow by a blunt object. What do you have to say to that? I don't like making the sounds, I'm sorry. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were absolutely perfect? I'm surprised you remembered that. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on, please do. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, White. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically get with these words. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah! Don't let him get away!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony... The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap! Thwap indeed! Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. It is hurting. Deal with it. Bitch! This is almost over. Phoenix said fucking deal with it, Red. Hold it! You heard that thing fall. What exactly is that thing? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yes, it does. Thank you for pointing that out, Maya. Mr. White. You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that, motherfucker. The witness will revise this testimony. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. And I think we have the map. Yeah, the map. Mr. White? You're full of shit. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Look at this. Those are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity, apparently. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have... Right. It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside Bay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. That's definitely what his scream sounded like. How does his hair do that? Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? I could have been making Breaking Bad jokes this entire time! Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... Yes, looks like we're about to get our guilty verdict.
Objection!
Ow, fuck. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now? I said you should confess to your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of the court. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss May. What does that have to do, Your Honor? Don't fucking interrupt me. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by whom? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss May's office. Am I correct? Your Honor, he's cheating! Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I reached Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Ow. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He is determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I hate that their names are so fucking freaking similar. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. You could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Getting sick and tired of your bullshit. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Bum, 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 bum. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound. Sparkle, sparkle. Correct. That is right. Alright. I know what I'm supposed to do. Phoenix does not. If I remember right, I have to press all of the statements, and then Phoenix just kind of gives up. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Was it really you that went to the office, or was it Miss Fay? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edward, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. offices. Hold it! Why did you tap me as phone? Isn't it obvious? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect the client confidentiality. That is when yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing more for me to press him on. Can I pull something out of them? I cannot. There we go. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought, honorably. You fought honorably. Wrong inflection on that, my bad. Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix! Over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. God, my life is flashing before my eyes. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. You sure are, buddy. Ah, finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Ta-da! You're Maya? Didn't you know that the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Sort of a Gogeta situation we got going on. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you, fuck. But we don't have much time, Phoenix, now listen. You've already won. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Dipshit. White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000 done. Wow. Big spender. These people actually pay Mia for her services. And the item is a glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? He said some bullshit. It was the beginning of September. The week before the murder. The week before the murder. Fuck him. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Bring it the fuck on! Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. Me and my fucking Astro Boy face. I'm fine now. Let's start where we left off, please. There's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this will be the last time I ask you. In this trial. But only in this trial. As Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I don't actually remember which statement I need to put this on, but we're gonna do it on this one. Yeah, it worked. Closely at the... Blah! I don't think I've ever actually heard anybody laugh with a bwaha. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, can you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder! Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh, he screamed. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can ya? No. It's impossible. I hate him so much. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree. You can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Fuck you, Miles Edgeworth. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. Headset is falling off of my head body. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Yeah, of course we're going to object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm asking for your opinion, for some reason. If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, that would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. How the fuck did I get through that sentence? I see. Objection denied. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Wait, Mia's still here. Hurry the fuck up. Mr. Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? It's a little gruesome. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. White. Bet I am. My life is writing on this one. Drinky drinky. There's something I would like to read to them.
Like that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Oh, please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Mia, the woman who solved her own fucking murder. You've done it again. With Mia's help, obviously. That was quite a spirited defense. I was gonna make the spirited joke, but I couldn't remember if he did or not. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Let's get that sweet confetti! Yay! It looks so much better on the PS4. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations! You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Mia's like weirdly smug about being dead, and I kind of love it. My time here is running out. Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here, though. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. In fact, I think she crops up again in the next case. What am I saying? I think she does crop up again in the next case. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? You know, the time I was murdered? The office. I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! There she goes. There she goes again. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Blah, again with the blah ha ha. Oh shit. Whoops. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... What? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better than me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia says that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it weren't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. There she is. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching, and sometimes intervening. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. And off they go into the sunset. And it's trial 3 time. Almost saved over my other file. I would have not cried, but I would have been upset. Grah, You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. I'm not dramatic, I apologize. The moon? No. It is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon that you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messenger Returns.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Well, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. Both work here, Maya. What was that surreal show you were watching?
Nick? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young? 10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When I asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days. Gramps.
Well, Steel Samurai is over.
I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Boy, I wish somebody would get fucking murdered around here. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick?
Maya? What? It's so early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
You mean the guy on the show?
Yes, they're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah,
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick.
Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers, fucking names, was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, god damn it, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. Samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. Will Powers, Jack Hammer? Some stupid fucking names.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. Yes, yeah, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So, I've decided that this will be our first case.
Well, let's fucking go, shall we? Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Will Powers, our client! That's him! Ain't he great? Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. But whoa, 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 what are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong? No? No! This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
Guess it doesn't matter. So much for dreams. It's very bleak. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Wah! Nick, he's a good guy. I mean, he's good. He didn't do it.
Also, I want to point one thing out about him. This man is apparently 23 years old. Is a haggard-looking individual. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had gone to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. It's a terrible picture, I hate that. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you can explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing?
I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets in the old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I played this game in high school, and I still don't know what that fucking sound is supposed to be. You old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was going to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What would the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. I'm not ready for this.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Are you excited?
I don't wanna.
Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers?
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists.
I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens and all you can think of is sightseeing, wasting your time in a place like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing or lawyers? Not where. Oh god, I was gonna try to keep up. I really was. Hippie clothes!
Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen to what you're being spoken to. Use today.
So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days.
No, you were...
I read that wrong.
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow, this place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer. The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. From here, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So, if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. I would love to point out that her name... Do we have her name? We do not have her name. Never mind. Let's go. Let's go do this roundabout bullshit that she wants us to do. Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, didn't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. About the security guard at the main gate at the studio? Ah, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Good deal. I don't remember if we actually need to talk to him about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
I know what she saw. But that's spoilers. I'm not gonna say anything.
Here you go. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick! There are maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
Please, just get away from her. I don't want to talk to her anymore. I want to see my little boy. There he is. Are you that murderer from the other day?
It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
And he's pouty. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Ow. I actually, pounded my chest when I did that, and I fucked up the cord.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Fucking meta, I guess.
Let's talk to him.
So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Cause of death on the 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady? Ah, that sweet old lady, what a charmer. This is the only case where you're going to believe that. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said?
She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. See that camera right up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Wow, that was supposed to be a sentence. Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Yeah, no, we'll see about that. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's your chance to check things out. Okay. Nick, look. The security lady is in her guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you.
Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. She excels in making lives harder, Phoenix. You don't really need to take it personally. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of here is... just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by the station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30. See? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. I'm not laughing. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was past tense? Yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate? It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him? About the security camera. Ah, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate. See? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. And I don't think she actually lets us, like, look at it. Yep. There is a couple things I actually want to look at over here before we head to the employee area. Because I don't remember if it actually registers. Oh, shit. I forgot that I need that camera ID number, though. It's a number plate on the camera, STI 307. I need to remember that. 307. But otherwise, I don't think I get any actual, like, pieces of evidence from this. Yeah, no. We good. Let's go to the employee area. This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. So a couple things. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. Oh, wow. My voice. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck that way through the gate. If you snuck that way and you wouldn't have to pay through the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, I'm not a kid. The remnants of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach just for steaks. It's a lot of S's. This is very hard on my lisp. And it's time to move. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Let's go ahead and look at a couple things in... excuse me, in here. She has a separate stomach for sweets. And we're going to rifle through his belongings. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. So that is borrowed. And we keep moving. This incredibly tedious way of going around. Here we go. Alright. So now we can go in here. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? All that white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. Their murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Honestly, the only thing I care about in here is this.
Look! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So? What's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry, this girl is out there. I investigated the wrong thing.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real-life megaphone!
Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. I don't remember if there's actually anything in here that we need to look at. I think we just need to come in here and then we can leave again. Maybe? Maybe not. Fuck. What am I missing? Move around a little more, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna head back to Studio 1, I think. Let's go to the main gate. Maybe talk to Will again? Yeah, there we go. Nope. Okay. Oh, well, let's try again later. Okay, that's our cue. Let's go back to the studio. Because now... Stop examining me. Damn it. There's somebody who should be showing up. Possibly. Maybe I am missing something in here. Yep. Whoops. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know... You know? No, I don't know. Dick. Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people.
WP?
Oh, Will Powers, WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay?
He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Always with the enthusiasm. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day.
I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was really the only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
Down he goes. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
That's the place.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go to his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No,
I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. We even have a photograph. Something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead!
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
I don't remember if this conversation is important or not, but my throat's starting to hurt. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Let's go talk to
the security lady. I will refrain from using her name for now. What? You're still here?
Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of death was 2:30 p.m. Are you sure the Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee! All you young'uns are the same. Tomorrow saying this and saying that, I know a thing or two about respecting your elders back when we did...
Yeah, no, I can't. Maybe one day I can keep up with it.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
So we're definitely going to snoop on the computer?
Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try it? Absolutely.
Do you know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like you just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First I need the date of the murder.
Blah, 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 blah.
Please enter the number of the security camera. That is 307. I fucking remembered it this time.
Hey, it printed out data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Sure is a photo of Will Powers, alright. How's this a picture of Will Powers?
Oh, he is the one that...
I got the fucking voices mixed up. Fuck it. Guess that's why he thought the security lady... Fuck me. God.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
October 5th, or October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one on the computer.
Powers' photo has been added to the court record.
Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said.
Okay.
Let's show her this photo and see what she says.
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. I was gonna try and go till 9:30, but like... my throat actually kind of hurts. So, goodbye.